Everybody knows the rules. One bite.
Find out.
Let's see. How's the crust?
It's amazing.
Amazing. Is it hot?
It's warm.
Why no pepperoni?
Just
Just cheese. You like it?
Love it.
Follow this guy. He's awesome.
Yep. Thank you so much. Have a great night. All right, guys. Welcome to beautiful downtown Sarasota. I just got a slice of pizza, and we're about to go live. Well, we are live. Not sure there's so much glare on the screen probably because of the pizza, but we're here. We're in downtown Sarasota, so welcome. So far, so good. Great vibes. Nice and quiet here. Hey guys. But so we're gonna eat this little bit of pizza, and then we'll go for a little walk. So make sure you hit the like. I gotta finish my pizza. I just got here. So far so good. Enjoying pizza in downtown Sarasota, and then we're gonna go for a little walk. Show you guys the vibes here. It looks great. We're about to go for a walk in a minute. Beautiful Sarasota. Downtown Sarasota at night. You guys ready? And I am enjoying my pizza. Once I finish my pizza, we'll go for a walk. There's live music and pretty good vibes. So if you're checking in, get in the comments and let me know what you guys think so far. Any questions you have or whatever. Once we got more people, we'll go out there and we'll walk. And we'll get this live stream going. This place is called Patellini's Pizza. It's right in the heart of Sarasota. Good. That's good. You can just look at it and be like, good pizza. And of course, you got to pay to park. I'm excited. There's a Sarasota police right there. Sarasota police. And I'm excited. I'm excited to be here. It's a pizza place we're eating at right there. Pizza place. Good vibes. We'll start walking around once I finish my pizza. I kind of miss these types of live streams because when we were in Fort Myers, we were doing this on a regular basis until Hurricane Ian ruined that, you know. It's definitely a different vibe here. I miss Fort Myers a lot. Hurricane Ian really ruined. We had a great thing going, and then Hurricane Ian came around and ruined it, you know. In a little bit, finish this pizza, we'll go for a walk. Looks like a pretty nice night out. Like I said, Hurricane Ian ruined a lot of crap. Like, this is what we used to do every, twice a week we'd go live in Fort Myers. But then the hurricane came and we stopped doing it. And I've just been kind of apprehensive about getting out here in Sarasota, but eventually I gotta get comfortable here. What's up? We got our first comment. Sebastian. How you doing, Sebastian? That's some pretty good pizza though. It's called Patellini. Right in the heart of downtown Sarasota. Not bad.
You guys look so nice.
What's this?
You look so nice.
I'm gonna go for a walk.
You're very handsome.
It's chill. It's like very different than Fort Myers that I'm used to. Like Fort Myers is more young people, more active. This is kind of a more refined crowd out here, so it's very chill. Beautiful night. The weather's perfect. I gotta eat real slow. I still got that tooth that I had that crown put on. You guys ready to go? I'm ready to go. You guys ready for this? We're here. Welcome. Welcome to downtown Sarasota. Yeah, we're gonna go for a walk. And again, this is my first time. Wow, live again. Yes, I'm back again. So we used to go live on the channel. We used to go live like almost twice a week when I lived in Sarasota, in Fort Myers. But after Hurricane Ian, we slowed it down. Check out this guy's license plate. He's pimping. So when I lived in Fort Myers, we were going live about twice a week every night. Like, roughly twice a week we would go live at night. In downtown Fort Myers. But since we moved to Sarasota, I haven't done it. So this will ineffectively be... Oh, look at that truck, bro. What the crap is wrong with my stabilizer? It's like moving super slow. Stabilizer's moving super slow. I'm not sure why. That was a really cool jacked up truck I wanted to show you guys, but my stabilizer's kind of like... It's moving like really slow. I don't know what the crap is wrong with the stabilizer. It's moving like awfully slow. Anyways, we used to go live in Fort Myers like all the time. Like we were live, no exaggeration, like twice a week. But then, Hurricane Ian messed it all up. Well, I don't know Oklahoma good enough to do that. I can't really do the worst sounds in Oklahoma because I just don't know Oklahoma that well. I just don't know Oklahoma that well. I'm not a fan of Oklahoma. I'd have a hard time coming up with a good list for Oklahoma. Way away in Margaritaville. I'm hoping I don't get the copyright strikes on these videos. We might. Luckily now on the live stream they have an option where you can like delete it right away. But downtown Sarasota, let's explore, guys. It seems very refined. That's the one thing that's like... What about Mississippi or Arkansas? I did a best for Arkansas. Yeah, I did a best list for Arkansas. And I felt very confident that it's fairly accurate on that list. Now, the worst in Arkansas, I could definitely run through it, but I wouldn't have enough footage because I just haven't. Like, Arkansas is one of the states when I go there, I focus on the better parts, not on the worst parts, because it just makes more sense. To find the worst, the best lists are easy, okay? The best places lists are super easy to make because I know how to figure that out. But the worst takes a lot of time. Yo, look at this fishing tricycle, bro. Bro, look at that. I don't know what that cost, but look at this fishing tricycle with rod holders. I gotta find out what that costs because I could definitely get my money's worth out of that. Florida is the best state out of all the states. It's incredible. I mean, California's pretty cool too. But look at that fishing tricycle. I have got to get a price on that. That is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Fishing tricycle. I don't know what's up with my stabilizer. It's moving like really slow. But the battery's charged up. I think I recalibrated it. New England. Okay, so Boston, New England. You guys know we travel a lot. We still have not done the Northeast. When we do the Northeast, it will make a lot of sense for it to be in the fall. So if we do the Northeast, look at their sign. Isn't that the coolest thing ever? Look at the sign. I said it, Cali in the house. What up, Cali? Do you wish Florida had mountains? And oh yeah, if Florida had mountains, it would be a game over for everybody else. If Florida had mountains, it would be a game over. Yeah, North Dakota's a state we haven't done. Boston, it sucks because, you know, we got as far as New York on that one trip and then we didn't make it. That would have been the tram too had made it to Boston on a New York trip, but we cut it short. We cut the New York trip short. It gets exhausting being on the road. I think we're gonna have to start flying more. I think the new strategy might be to start flying more because the road trips are just exhausting. Look at the art inside of this store. Are you kidding me? It's like real, like there's like some money to spend out here. You can definitely spend some money out here. These are some really cool stores. You got lots of live music. Providence and Warwick. Oh, do I have to interrupt this live show here from this restaurant? It is definitely classy here. I don't know if can I walk through it or I'm gonna walk around it. I don't want to walk through it. They're just like literally playing and singing. Oh my gosh, super fancy. Let me walk around it. I don't want to walk through their concert. They're having like a little miniature concert in the middle of the road there. That's quite the thing. Hey, Jose from West Palm Beach. What's up, West Palm Beach? This is a little quieter than West Palm Beach. That fishing tricycle is the crap. I could definitely see me. I love that mural. I can't believe how slow my stabilizer's moving today. And if you move it manually, it makes no difference because you have to go through the stabilizer thing. So it'll take some getting used to. This is nice. It's just a beautiful evening out here. Now, of course, I'm used to the madhouse called Fort Myers. This is so much more calm than Fort Myers. Coral Springs in the house. Hello. Coral Springs. Thank you. Shout out to everybody watching from Coral Springs. More hood blogs, maybe Lauderhill or Pompano. I want to go to the east coast of Florida. Katie wants to go to Georgia. So our next trip, I'll give you guys a chance to vote. But our next trip is divided between Georgia or Florida. I want to go to Southeast Florida. Now, keep in mind that this time of year, hotels are ridiculously expensive in Florida, but they're cheaper in other parts of the country. So we look at what it costs to get a hotel, and that's a huge influencing factor. Louisiana in the house. All right, we got Louisiana in the house. What do you dislike more, Charlotte or Alabama? I think Alabama is probably worse. If I had to pick between like Birmingham and Charlotte, I would definitely go with Charlotte. But I don't know because I've never really had people. That's weird. That's a great question. Would you rather be assaulted in Charlotte or murdered in Birmingham? Which one's worse? I'm not sure. What a beautiful evening. Great vibes out here. You have great vibes. Cairo, Georgia. All right. Here's a Lamborghini. Look at the cars that roll through here. What an incredible vibe. This is definitely a step above Fort Myers in class. It feels quiet and calm, and they say that Sarasota is one of the best cities in the country, so we're in theory enjoying some of the best vibes you can enjoy in America right now. I still think California puts up a good fight, but this is an incredible vibe out here. It seems very quiet and very peaceful. Tranquil for sure. It's definitely beautiful here. Look at this nice Chevy truck. So who else is watching? We got we got Port St. Lucie in the house. We got Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge. I ain't got a problem with Baton Rouge, man. Come on, man. You got that BR to the BR down there. Nice trucks. Who else we got? All right, Baton Rouge in the house. Louisiana in the house. Shout out to everybody in Louisiana. I do want to go to Louisiana and Texas. That's Katie's wanting to leave very soon on Louisiana, Mississippi, Texas. Please don't get murdered or assaulted anywhere. Yeah, unfortunately, those are the types of places. That's where the money's at, unfortunately, for this YouTube channel. Sanford, Florida. Katie likes Sanford. I kind of don't. Well, that don't walk sign down there. Fancy pants right there. Born in West Virginia, grew up in Michigan. All right. Got Russage Russell in the house. Will you ever visit Oakland, California? Actually, I do want to visit Oakland, and I want to get out and enjoy some of their best Mexican food. I feel like Oakland has a lot to offer, and I only saw a very small glimpse of it, unfortunately, because on these road trips across America, we just have to fly. Port St. Lucie real estate and taxes are getting expensive. Cape Coral is the same way. And if you think about it, Cape Coral and Port St. Lucie are almost set up to be identical in a lot of ways. Kind of attracting New Yorkers and people moving from other states. You can expect them to jack up their tax base simply because of the type of people that are moving there. When it comes to size, do you think Florida is a big or small state? It is definitely a big state. It's not Texas big. Oh, this is definitely very safe. Definitely a very safe place. Jose, have you and Katie been to Alaska yet? Not yet. But we did get our passports in. Is Boca the most elite city in Florida? It's a contender for sure. But I would have to say that title would almost go to Palm Beach County. Palm Beach, Florida, or Naples, or Boca. Boca would be in the top 5 for sure. Top 3. Top 5. You know, Coral Gables is super fancy. You have Coral Gables in the fancy category. You have... I would say Boca would be a top 3 contender. There's no doubt about that. Boca could definitely be a contender for... Yeah, it could be a contender. Oh, they're walking back over again. Oh, this time they're going to wait for that walk signal. That's a safer way to do it. I would say Boca is definitely a contender for the nicest place. Sarasota, Naples, Boca, Palm Beach. It just depends on how, you know, it's very debatable. Coral Gables is another very elegant place. It would be a tough call to make. I'd have to sit there and... I think in reality, it's almost Palm... Well, that's not nice. There's pedestrians here. I would almost say Palm Beach would be a top contender in this category because simply it's more of the absolute most affluent. Like, you can be almost upper middle class and be in Boca, but if you're not going to get into Palm Beach unless you're absolutely wealthy. Even Naples, you can get into Naples with a little bit of money. You're not going to get into Palm Beach unless you are absolutely loaded. You know? Got that? So I would have to say Palm Beach would have to be more fancy than Boca because you can get into Boca with middle class money, but you're not gonna get any. You're not gonna touch Palm Beach unless on the island. You're not gonna get on the island unless you are absolutely elite. Heard some things about Boca. Yeah, it's fancy. It is. There are some kind of hoods in Boca. They're not the craziest hoods. There's a little bit of a hood. Somewhat of a hood in Boca. Boca's nice. It's fancy. Hollywood's to a smaller extent is fancy. I don't know. But if I were going to have to say the absolute fanciest, most elite place. Also, there's a lot of famous people here in Sarasota. Supposedly, you can run into all types of famous people here in Sarasota, from like football players, country singers. Does anybody know any famous people that live here in Sarasota? Because I am completely not up to date on that. Katie was telling me that Mick Jagger lives in Lakewood Ranch where we live. I'm like, really? That's kind of crazy. No, but I think Boca, it would be like a top 3, top 5, but not number 1. Palm Beach. And I don't like Palm Beach at all. That place, like, I really don't like. I don't like the vibes in Palm Beach at all. And I think that Boca is one of the I should do like the snobbiest places in Florida list. Would you guys like to see that? Like top 10 snobbiest cities in Florida. Would you guys like to see that? I could do that. I could start having Katie download the files right now. Number 1 snobbiest city is probably Boca. Although Palm Beach is hard to beat. I'll be honest. Like, I don't even like... You can go to Boca, Naples, or Sarasota and feel normal. Bro, you go to, like... You go to Palm Beach and you feel like a peasant. Like they like just. I dislike the place. I don't enjoy going to it. Best vibes in Florida would be a good list. Garth Brooks and Trisha. I think the guy that drove by in a motorcycle looked like Garth Brooks. That's cool. I live in Sarasota, Garth Brooks. Trisha Earwood. I'm not sure who she is. I know Garth Brooks. And I swear the guy that just drove by in a motorcycle looked like Garth Brooks. All right. People screaming over there. Fighting over a parking spot. So, I'm not sure if anybody's familiar with downtown Sarasota. I paid until 8 o'clock. After 8 o'clock, it's free, right? They're married to each other, I think. Oh, okay, gotcha. Daddy Yankee probably lives there. No, I think Daddy Yankee has properties in Miami. And maybe Bad Bunny, too. In Sarasota? You guys kidding me? Maybe Miami. I don't think it's out here. They might. It's more low-key and safer. Who knows? In Naples, I met reggaetoneros that I met in Naples. I think one of the guys from Guanábanas used to have a house in Naples, in Cape Coral. Because, like... Oh, I got a friend now that, man, does all the promotion for, like, all the big reggaeton guys. Like, all of them. He does promotion for all of them. And he's like a family to me almost. Yeah, he's like a family. He's married to my dad's cousin. And the guy does, like... Is it hot? Beautiful for sure, but always hot. You know what? I'm already sweating, but it's a beautiful night. It's not too bad for Florida standards. There's a little bit of humidity, but it's... Earlier it was breezy and calm, though, surprisingly. Pee Wee Herman lives in Sarasota? Wow. Okay. Not sure. Not really sure. I'm not sure if Pee Wee's... Imagine moving from Boca to Jacksonville. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you would find it appalling, to say the least. I don't know. I should do a... You guys are giving me 2 good video ideas during this live stream. The snobbiest cities in Florida and the cities with the best vibes. Anybody else famous that lives in Sarasota? I'm not sure. I know in Naples, the thing is, like, I don't keep up with it. Like, I really don't. But in Naples, I ran into famous people all the freaking time. There's a guy on a motorcycle. He's playing some, like, salsa music. All right, salsa music on a motorcycle. Interesting. Yep. Ross Creations is a YouTuber that lives in Sarasota. Yes, I've heard of him. He's like a comedian. He gets in a lot of trouble, though. I'm not trying to get arrested anytime soon, I'll tell you that much. Maybe you can collab one day or something. I don't think so. I think his form of YouTubing is possibly a little bit more too much for me. He gets arrested over his YouTube videos. PW was arrested in Sarasota at an X-rated theater in the highest of his career. Our office was directly behind that theater many years ago. Yeah. No, I wouldn't collaborate with this guy. I feel like if you're getting arrested over your YouTube videos, it's a little too much extra. I can't. There's like a guy singing Oprah over here. He's like screaming his head off. He's like, oh, you en Cuba era médico. You en Cuba era, and people are like clapping now. Yo en Cuba era médico. You guys want to go for a little walk? Brian Johnson, the lead singer of AC/DC, lives in Sarasota. Yes, and also I think the main, look at that, Buntley, the main guitarist of Aerosmith, I think, or the bass guitarist for Aerosmith. One of the guys in Aerosmith lives here too. Of course, they could run into me on a daily basis, and I wouldn't know who they are because I just don't keep up with people. And I'm horrible at remembering people I know, let alone people I don't know. I'm sure that Buntley that went that way, or Royce, whatever that was, takes a special income whether they're famous or not. Is Sarasota expensive for housing? Yes, it's not cheap to live in Sarasota by any stretch of the imagination. You're going to need a good You're gonna need a good income to live here. But if an idiot like me can pull it off, anybody can pull it off, I think. Just gotta work like an animal. The way I feel is if an idiot like me can pull it off, anybody can pull it off. Because I'm a high school dropout. I mean, if I can do it, anybody can do it. Guilford, Florida is cheap, though. It's very dangerous. There's a famous rapper from Guilford, Melly, and he's actually doing like murders, like several murder charges on a police officer or something. Like, just ridiculously insane charges. So that should just give you an idea the types of things coming out of that little town. No, yeah, that's the name. Somebody just said YNW Melly. That sounds about right. I'm gonna take this share here. I hope I don't get kicked off it. I'm gonna take a random share in front of a restaurant here. Yes, but Melly is definitely from Gifford. It's not a rich place. Cop murdering rapper would just give you an indication of the type of environment there. I've done a few videos there. It's not fancy. Avoid Polk County. I hear there's so much crime. There is. Polk County is on the bottom 1/3 of Florida when it comes to crime stats. Belglade's another spot you definitely want to avoid. Although I'll tell you, I've been in Belglade at 12 o'clock at night on a Friday where there's thousands of people gathered and I was the only white one there and I had no problem. So I think if you mind your own business in Belglade, you'll be okay. Because, like I said, I've been in Belglade. I don't know what day it was or I don't know what was going on. I was in West Palm Beach one night with my dad. And we came back from West Palm Beach maybe at 1 in the morning. Oh, snap. Incredible cars. Tampa in the house. What up, Tampa? I see you way over there in the distance, Tampa. Tampa is straight that way. If you were just to fly straight that way, you'd be in Tampa. Don't leave your car unlocked. Absolutely not. Not a chance in the world. Yeah, not a chance in the world. Tapping in from Naples. Yo, Nappy City in the house. What up? We got Tampa, Naples. So, yeah, Belglade, despite the reputation it has, I've been there at midnight, 1 in the morning, walking around, recording with thousands of people hanging out. Enough smoke to knock out a horse, and I never had a problem. So, in Belglade, if you mind your own business, you will be okay. You will be okay in Belglade, Florida, if you just mind your own business. So, despite the reputation that it has, like anywhere else, if you just mind your own business, you are usually okay. We got Linda checking in from Tallahassee. Great vibes out here. Great vibes. This place is awesome. We got all over Florida checking in. We got, let's see here. We've had Naples, Tampa, a few people in Sarasota. We got Florida in the house today. Florida and California. Is it bad in Broward County? It depends on the area. Broward County is a large area. Yo, we got Bradenton in the house. Shout out to Bradenton. We can almost see Bradenton from here. Worst problems of getting ripped off. People got rich stealing just like that. Yeah, I know. Hi, Jose. Watching from Johnstown, New York. We got New York in the house. Ron and Michelle. Check it in from New York. I am randomly sitting on a chair that I found here outside of a restaurant. I'm pretty sure at some moment a waitress is going to come up and demand that I buy something. Not sure if I want anything, though. All right, guys, we got some jacked up trucks coming through. Look at this, look at this. All right, guys, look at the big jacked up trucks coming through. Oh, snap, they have converged on us from both directions, guys. Oh, snap, oh, snap. The conversion of trucks have, we've got squatted trucks, not squatted, but jacked up Florida trucks. We got two over here, we got another one over here. Look at this truck right here, guys. The trucks have converted on us. We got two over there and one right here. Florida trucks, lights underneath it. That's how we're doing here in Florida. We got Brooklyn in the house. What up, Brooklyn? There's the trucks right there. The conversion of giant pickup trucks. They're gonna turn this way, so let's get over here and get a close up. Not bad. The vibes here are pretty good, guys. Pretty good vibes. Here they come right now. Look at these big old jacked up trucks, guys. Ready? Look at the big Florida trucks. Yeah, buddy. All right, a little bit of everything. Some trucks. Gonzalez says, "Hey, Jose, what's the difference between a lowrider and a donk?" Okay, there's a lot of differences. So first of all, the lowrider, yo, Blue Rose Ramblings, Northeast Ohio, it's snowing here. No, thank you so much for the super chat. And it's not snowing here. In fact, I'm wearing a t-shirt and shorts. No snow here in Sarasota. Jose, is there police walking around the city? Probably undercovers. All right, so shout outs to Ohio. No snow here though. Nope. So a lowrider, okay, so there's a difference between a donk and a lowrider. A donk, in its pure definition, is a Caprice or an Impala, okay? Now, they throw the term around donk quite a bit. A lot of people will call Buicks and Oldsmobiles donks. However, a real donk is a 71 to 76 Caprice, and it's, some people will call the square body Caprice a donk. That's not accurate. So you have to understand that a lot of people will call any Impala or any Caprice a donk. That is inaccurate. Okay? A real donk is a 71 to 76 Caprice. A lot of people will call Buicks just anything, really. All right, we got a food truck showing up. Parked right up on us. They're on the sidewalk here. I thought they were gonna run me over. Oh no, we lost our view. Please move a little bit forward. All right, look at that, y'all. I guess they're gonna set up a food truck right here. Look at the cars, man. Unbelievable vibes out here, y'all. Incredible vibes. Cars out here, it's just awesome. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and save a highlight already. That was pretty cool. So come on the weekends. All right, so we lost our view here. Somebody parked a trailer here blocking our view. And I'm enjoying a free share, so he shows someone from Ohio a Michigan shirt. Another Bentley over there, so the rides out here are insane. And yes, there's a lot of police, both undercover. You can bet there's going to be a lot undercover as well. Less police in Fort Myers, but Fort Myers gets so many shootings in downtown that you have to. Fortunately, we never had a shooting while we were there doing our videos, but Fort Myers is getting shootings on a downright regular basis, pretty much. Very sad, but luckily during our live streams, we never saw a shooting in Fort Myers, but very common. Now, a lowrider, on the other hand, is that could be a lowrider right there, believe it or not. That's a luxury car. All you need to be a lowrider is just to be lowered. So that BMW lowered could be a lowrider. So the difference between a lowrider and a donk is that anything can be a lowrider. This electric car could be a lowrider if you lowered it. Lowrider just means that you lower the suspension. Now, if it's a sport-tuned vehicle, it's less likely to get the designation of a lowrider. Most likely the designation of a lowrider is going to refer to, most common lowriders are going to be cars from like the 80s, 70s, 60s, and all the way back to the 40s can be usually. You'll see a few cars from the 90s, like, that are habitually turned to lowriders, but really anything can be turned to a lowrider. But to be a real authentic lowrider, you're probably going to look at a Buick, Oldsmobile, any American car mostly. There were a few Japanese cars that made it to the lowrider ranks, but they weren't the main thing you would expect. 62 Impala, yep. Impala. Yes, Impala. Not sure what's up with my stabilizer today. I'm just gonna start jerking it around manually. Oh, okay, so I got my view back. Oh, crap. Sweet, you brought it up on a trailer. That's pretty cool. It's a trailer, but it's small enough to where they can manhandle it around. I am not sure what the crap is going on with my stabilizer. Get you a DJI Pocket too, bro. This is a DJI stabilizer, but there's definitely something wrong with it. It's been acting a fool lately. I guess they're just not meant to last as long as I've had it.
Hey, is that a gimbal?
Yes, sir.
Does it work good?
I'm actually complaining about how bad it's working. Indiana? I was just up in Indiana. Yeah, I'm live streaming. I was just in Indiana.
Gimbal works great?
At first, yeah. I think this one, like, look how slow it's moving. Do you think it's kind of slow?
Oh, okay.
And,
how's it do when you're walking?
oh, it's stabilized as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
Can
pura
you run?
vida. Pura
You
vida.
run? Right, pura vida. Pura vida.
Yeah, I was just in Indiana. I'm a YouTuber, obviously, as you can see.
Yeah.
We were up there 2 weeks ago. We went to
Yeah.
Indianapolis,
Yeah.
and then we went to Fisher, went to Carmel.
I'm a podcaster.
Yeah,
You leave it right there.
nice. We got 50
So
some people.
I wanna be a video podcaster. So I've been looking at all these cameras with these gimbals and stuff on it.
So this one, when I first got it, it was great. I'm not gonna complain.
Yeah.
But over the span of its lifetime, I've abused it.
Yeah.
I've abused it, and I've abused it some
Have you
more.
heard of the DJI Pocket 2?
That's what somebody was just telling me right now.
Oh yeah, no. I've heard less about it, and I heard someone that used it. So
Yeah.
I've been thinking. I'm leaning that way.
I'm not sure. This is a DJI. I'm not going to complain about it, but I will tell you it's starting. I mean, I don't care for it. I throw it in the back seat. You're supposed to put it away in a little. I don't do that. I throw it in the back seat of my car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't really. But it's right now it's moving way too slow. It's not supposed to be moving that slow. And it's like if I move it manually, it freaks out. I don't know. And you also have to calibrate it. Like when I first got it, like for the first year, I never had to calibrate it.
Yeah.
And now I've been calibrating it like on a basis of almost every single use.
Well, what I like about that DJI, it has hyper
Sensibility or something.
hyper slow motion, hyper motion.
Yeah.
And it's fantastic, man. I've been digging the videos. All right,
Appreciate
nice
it,
to meet
man.
you,
Yeah.
Go out you.
Thanks. Awesome people out here. Hyperlapse. That's what it is. If it works, I'll deal with it. I'll just complain about it. I'm not going to spend any more money on equipment right now. I just can't. We did our taxes today. I think we're going to have to pay like $5,000. I don't know how much I made yet. We have to do all the math. But the good thing is all the money I lost on buying vehicles, I can write it off because we're putting miles on the vehicles for our YouTube channel. Yeah, you can't beat downtown Sarasota. The vibes here are incredible. The people are chill. Feels great, actually, to be here. Great vibes. We're on the corner of Lemon Avenue and Main Street, so we're in the heart of it all. I love the Porsches driving by. Jacked up trucks. Lots of cool cars. It is definitely a little bit more refined than Fort Myers. In Fort Myers, we were in the thick of the action. Downtown Fort Myers was definitely more action. I wish I lived in Sarasota near Miami. Yeah, these places. Yo, Michael, thanks, bro. Always showing love and support with a super chat and a big smiley face. Appreciate the love, bro. Yeah, no, the Florida's Florida. I'm getting a migraine, though. I can't believe it smells so heavily. There's people with their kids and stuff out here, and you can still smell it. It's not as bad as Miami, but it's about the same as Fort Myers. It might be worse than it's definitely in Naples. You don't smell anything at all. I think in Naples the police is so much more. I think in Naples the police is just stricter. People in Naples, they don't put up with it. But I'm not gonna complain. Cool vibes. What up, my man? Congrats on your great content. I say it. We got Alabama 305 in the house. Somebody earlier asked cigar. It's a little bit stronger than cigar smoke. What I'm talking about. Okay, so somebody asked me about Broward County earlier. Broward County's got nice, rich areas, and it's got not nice, rich areas. So Broward County, it depends. It's got some scary spots though. So it's like a county that big is gonna have good areas and bad areas. It took a lot to teach them, these police officers, not to react so quickly. I wouldn't want to have that job. I would go crazy as a cop. You can't take your job home. It's the thing about being an officer. Your job has to stay at home. You can't bring your job home with you. You have to leave your job at work. Hey, yo, Lou, what up, man? Love again. 99 cents add up. Thank you guys so much for the super chats. We got people singing live music. I don't know if we're going to get the copyright strike. At some point we might. St. Pete is pretty cool, man. Their downtown is huge. We'll have to do some live streams from downtown St. Pete. St. Pete's got some areas I don't like, and it's got some areas that are better. Jupiter's awesome. I don't know if that's a live person playing music over there. If it's live, we might not get the copyright, but if it's a sound system, we will get the copyright. We'll find out. Tampa Bay Rays. I'm not the biggest fan of St. Pete. Their downtown is the biggest in Florida, though. Bigger than Tampa. They have one of the biggest downtowns for sure. Good sized downtown. Big downtown. And no nice way of saying it. I think it's a little trashy. And it's a little bit more dangerous than other downtowns. So, yeah, St. Pete, walk in there. I'll walk in a little bit. My feet hurt, and I just had my tooth is still hurting. So, nice motorcycle. Lights on it. Awesome vibes, man. Sarasota is incredible. You know, you can enjoy nightlife without having to worry about your life. That's one thing about Florida, bro. Florida's one of the few places in America you can still go out at night. There's a lot of cities in the United States where you are not going to go hang out at night and not have to worry about a thing in the world. Pensacola, you cannot live stream because there's too much loud music and you always get the copyright strike. Here, we're pushing the boundaries of copyright strikes for this video. I think what's going to save us is that it's live music and they're not really playing it accurately. We'll find out. Chill. I needed to relax, man. Would it be too much to say I was a little depressed this week? Not even lying. I don't know anybody up here. I know, like, just a handful of people. I used to live just a social life in Naples, and, like, but I don't know. I've distanced myself from so much. Melbourne is still building up, Jose. You have to go back there next year between the right and there, between Palm Bay. A couple of Crystal Lagoon beaches. Those are fun. More food shopping in Margaritaville. So, when I went to Melbourne, I'm gonna be honest. I did a night video. I never published it though. I didn't publish it. Melbourne nightlife seemed a little bit rough for me. It's mostly like some hardcore drinking bars. I actually walked into a bar to get I'll tell you guys a funny Melbourne story. I've never told you guys this story. So, I hate the smell of smoke because it makes me act stupid. Kind of alters your mood. Don't like it at all. Anyways, Melbourne. I'm in Melbourne. And like, I stayed at a really fancy hotel in Melbourne, right? Like, the hotel was like, I think it's like the new Marriott in downtown Melbourne. I don't know what it's called. I'm pretty sure it's either a Marriott or I can't remember, a Hyatt. But there's a really beautiful hotel in downtown Melbourne. And it was like already like 11 o'clock at night and I wanted to have a drink. Now, I normally don't want to have a drink. I don't drink. But this night, for some reason, I wanted a drink. So there's a bar across the street. And I went to the bar to get a drink like at 11:30 or something. But you're not allowed to take drinks outside of a bar. But like literally the bar was like right there. And my hotel is like right there, like that far. Like it wasn't even that far, right? So I'm thinking, I want to order these drinks. I'm going to sit outside. And when nobody's looking, I'm going to make a run for it back to my hotel. Because this bar was not wholesome in one bit. It wasn't like rated, but it was definitely not the type of place I wanted to hang out. So I walk in there And like, you ever walk into a bar and everybody there knows you don't belong there? Everybody in this bar was a hardcore drinker. I mean, like, you just know the type of bar where like people that are there are all regulars and they're just heavy drinking. Like, they're drinking a lot. The people are wild. There's like a 55, 60-year-old woman trying to hit on me. So this girl comes up to me. She's like she's like in her 50s. And she gets like, it's loud. It's like really, really loud. I just walk up to the bar and I order like a drink. And I'm just like you're literally screaming at people because it's like so loud. But I order my 2 drinks, one for me, one for Katie. And I'm thinking I'm going to sit outside, and when they're not looking, I want to make a run for it. Well, apparently they got on to me because I was so out of place in this bar. This lady, like in her 50s, comes up to me, and she's standing way too close to me. Like, possibly too close to me. And everybody in this bar could just tell that I did not belong there. And I finally try to make a run for it because the things that were going on in this bar were not up to my standard. You know what I mean? Like, I was just like, this is too much for me. I'm a married man. I had no idea how wild this bar was going to get when I walked in. I just wanted to walk in and grab my drinks and make an escape for it. Well, they figured out I was trying to leave. And they're like, yo, dude, there's no way you're going to leave this bar with these drinks in your hand. I'm like, bro, my hotel is right across the street. They're like, dude, they'll take away our license. You cannot do it. So I was like, dude, like, look at my hotel right across the street, you know? Anyways, they were very hesitant about letting me go, but they let me go. And me and Katie enjoyed 2 margaritas in our downtown Melbourne hotel. The hotel does have a bar, but it closed at 11, I think, or 10:30 or something. Anyways, that's my Melbourne story. I don't like downtown Melbourne. It's too rowdy. I mean, like, it's a place where there's just that many people drinking. It's never going to lead. There's always going to, late night, there's always going to be something bad happening. And that's how downtown Fort Myers is. But downtown Fort Myers, I knew, like, I would stay up to like 11:30, 12 maybe. And then we would be time to pack it up and leave. You don't want to be too late in downtown Fort Myers. Downtown Fort Myers is not a late place to hang out. Palm Beach, Boca Raton. Jose would probably go to Palm Beach based on his rant about Broward. No, I mean, hey, West Palm Beach is improving a lot. But last time we did a nighttime video in West Palm Beach, we did have a gang member show us his tattoo. So that wasn't really, like, welcoming in the least bit. The time before that, I did videos in West Palm Beach. The person that I interviewed got beat up by somebody for talking to a stranger. So, you know, you got a little bit of an environment going on. It's not like I'm unfounded in my claims. Boca Raton's fancy. Deerfield Beach and Delray Beach have a good nightlife scene. Is it as safe as Sarasota? No. Even Fort Myers is safer. Naples is definitely safer. Look at the size of this Suburban. Oh my. It's just an old lady in it. Oh, there's a police right there. That's pretty cool. Nice Tahoes. I love the design of the Sarasota Police Department. It doesn't look aggressive at all. It looks very formal. Not bad vibes. Not bad. Not bad. The food here, you can smell the restaurants. The food here looks amazing. I had a slice of pizza, I think for like $4. Now, downtown Fort Myers has way more police in here because, like I said, downtown Fort Myers has a propensity for somebody to get shot almost, I don't know what, twice a month or something at least. Twice a month somebody gets shot in downtown Fort Myers. Like I said, luckily what we did over there, nothing wild ever happened. I mean, wild things did happen, but not like that. South Beach sucks. Yeah, South Beach is a hard party, and it's not an environment that I enjoy at the most. Why are the police cars so big? Because you're in America, baby. The bigger, the better, the more American it is. That's how we roll in America. Oh, snap. That's pimping. Look, that's the American culture, my man. The American culture is bigger is better. That's how we get down in America. That is the American, the essence of the United States is that. Bigger is better. So, of course, we're going to have giant Yukon Escalade police cars. That's how they do it in America. Big V8s. Some police departments will go with smaller cars. I've seen Traverses, Ford Explorers. But here, they also have a Marine unit. There's a Marine unit. There's actually I've seen in Sarasota, there's actually a GMC 3500 police car here. This guy's walking straight at me. I gotta watch out what he's gonna do. I'll grab my... Grab my piece just in case. This dude walk right up on me. I don't like how that dude walked like that. There's a police car over there. Show you the police car real quick. I don't like how that dude walked up on me like that. There's a police car right there. Did he leave? I didn't like the way that guy walked up. Just creeped me the crap out. I'm gonna keep my eye on him. He had that like deer in the headlights look to him. I'm actually gonna move to the other side. That guy creeped me the crap out. I didn't like that guy at all. I'm gonna walk to the other side of the road. That dude creeped me out. Just didn't like the way he walked up on me. Let's go. Okay, it's live music, so we might not get the copyright strike. Didn't he have like that like cold, you're about to get wax there on him? I didn't like it at all, man. I'll come up over here. Alright. Then I'll stand over here for a little bit. We can get a view of the other side of the road. We'll watch him for a while. I just got a bad freaking vibe off that dude, man. What up, Alex? Welcome to Sarasota. Nice. Look at the size of that Jeep, bro. Humongous wheels. We'll stand over there. Don't walk, so this will be quick. Okay. My stabilizer's acting a fool. I'll lean on this post here. Is there a... What up, y'all? Maybe he wants still camera. I'm not sure, but I didn't like the way he walked up on me. He had that deer in the headlight look to him. Alex, it is a 2-hour drive to Fort Myers, so you better get used to Sarasota, man. And it's been difficult for me to get back to my old routine. I know my live streams at night were the bomb, but after Hurricane Ian, that changed, and I've been a little it's been difficult. Let me see. I don't know if there's. Let's walk a little bit. Let's see what type of other vibes we got here. I think this is like the main area. You kind of miss Fort Myers. I know, dude. I will miss Fort Myers, bro. Dude, I miss Fort Myers so much. I didn't leave because I wanted to. Like Hurricane Ian messed up my life in 50 different ways. It was not a voluntarily. Oh, what's happening in my eye? A lot of pizza places. All the pizza around here looks good. There's like a pizza place there. Stupid hurricane ruined my life, man. Yeah, I will say that I miss Fort Myers, and the vibes here are never the same. Like, I don't feel at home here. I feel like a fish out of water. It's nice, it's beautiful, it's clean, but it just isn't who I am. Like, Fort Myers was really starting to grow on me. And then the hurricane hurricane and other things just kind of, it was time to get going. And living up here is so expensive. Like, I don't know how the crap we're going to make it in the long run. Because it is so expensive to live here. It's wild. Like, has to be, tropical Thai restaurant. Look at this Thai restaurant, y'all. See their menu. Entrees. So this is reasonably priced. This isn't ridiculous here. You got chicken, seafood, noodles. But look at the entrees, though. The entrees are in the 25. $35 entrees. Atlantic Space Scallops, Snapper. Yeah. But trust me, like, you will spend more money living in Sarasota than you ever will in Fort Myers. Ceviche. So check this out. This is like a Peruvian, maybe? Yeah, it's Peruvian. Oh, look, it's got a Peruvian restaurant. I love Peruvian cuisine. Peruvian cuisine is one of my favorite cuisines. Look at the rims on that car, bro. So this is Peruvian, and I love Peruvian cuisine. Oh, what the crap is wrong with my stabilizer's acting a fool. It wants to go really slow. So check it out. Like, their logo is kind of like the San Andreas logo type. Peruvian cuisine's awesome. They have a lot of ceviche, tilapia. I might take something to go for here. I'll see what their menu has. They have a lunch special. Sorry about my stabilizer being so slow. GTA font. Yeah, it's got GTA font. So they have chicken stir fry, fried chicken rice, lo mein Peruvian style. So if you're not familiar with Peruvian food is basically wow, my stabilizer's slow. I'm not sure what the crap is wrong with my stabilizer. Anyways, Peruvian food is Hispanic food, but it's got like a Asian twist. It's like if you combine Asian with seafood and Spanish, you get Peruvian. Great, all around great food, to be honest. Kind of hard rock bar over there, a pub. And yeah, you can definitely spend $1 or $2 in Sarasota. You will spend $1 or $2. Oh, okay, so is this a Colombia? This is like authentic French eatery. Obviously very fancy in there, like super fancy. I'd show you guys better angles, but it seems like there's my stabilizer's taking a crap on me. Katie is at home today. I had to go run some errands, so only Jose today, no Katie. See, I hear a big truck coming. We'll see what it is. All right. No Katie today. It's just Jose. Great vibes out here, man. Great vibes in Sarasota. But yeah, there's cool. I've told you guys the food here. Like, if there's one thing where Sarasota has Fort Myers beat, is the restaurants. The restaurants here are 100 times better. But with that, how much money are you going to spend eating out? I wonder if I should start a food blog just so I can write off my restaurants. How long do you think you're going to live in Sarasota? I don't know, Alex. I hope I can live here another year at least. I don't exactly want to leave. I like it. Is it perfect? Nothing's perfect, you know. Everywhere you go, nowhere's perfect. Like, Sarasota's not perfect, but it works, you know. It works. Nothing is perfect. I will tell you, if you're expecting perfection, nothing's going to be perfect. Alex, I don't know. My lease expires towards the end of the year at some point. I think I'm going to renew it. There's no reason. I love how they put, like, I don't know what the crap it is, but it's creepy looking, but it's an interesting sticker on a car. I wanted to put a tiger on my car, but Katie thought it was trashy. She's like, you're not doing that. It's just like office space here. I think offices here. Lobster. Lobster. Not like Asian. Go to the Peruvian authentic restaurant over in Sunrise. Now, one restaurant that I found in, I think it's in Hollywood, or it's just north of Hollywood. There's a Colombian restaurant. I think it's in Hollywood, or, oh, something smells incredible. Let me tell you, when it comes to restaurants, Sarasota is possibly almost on the, maybe not as good as Miami, but dude, like, there are restaurants here, like, nice things on. Dude, the scene here for restaurants is insane. Like, I kid you not. Like, dude, now you're gonna spend money. That's the thing. Like, in Fort Myers, like, we would go and have Waffle House or something. I don't see me getting Waffle House here because there's so many options then why would you go to like a Waffle House? You know what I mean? Like, there's just more options than that. There's no end to spending money here. That's like my biggest concern, Alex. Go to someone and interview them. No, that's not gonna happen, bro. Was I go up to someone and interview them? No, I'm not doing that, bro. I want to let people enjoy their evening. I don't want to do that to anybody. It's bad enough I'm live streaming in their downtown. My downtown, too, nowadays. Yeah, I think I'm going to renew the lease. I'm not sure, man. I thought about moving to Miami. But then it's so expensive to move. I literally thought about moving to Miami. I just don't know if that would work for my algorithm. That's the thing about the algorithm. It's like every time I move, it adjusts a little bit. And I don't want it to adjust in the wrong direction, you know? I just don't know if Miami will bore the crap out of you guys. Look at that Jeep. Dude, the cars out here are insane. There's a lot of money here, bro. Dude, I like the Jeeps, yeah. I don't know, I just refinanced my car, so there's no trading or anything, and I got to pay it off. I'm stuck with my car for 2 years. Look at the Jag, man. Oh, no, the car game out here is insane. It really is. Cars out here are just insane. There's a lot of rich people, yeah. Sarasota's one of the richest cities in the state. There's a lot of money here. Mercedes, Range Rover, Lambo, you got it, man. It's all rich people here. Rich people and fine. Let's watch this roundabout. This car stopped for no reason. Whose idea was it to put roundabouts in Florida? They just don't get how they work. Teslas. Roundabouts in Florida. What a great idea. Yeah. Whoever idea it is to put a roundabout in Florida. Not sure. They people really struggle with these roundabouts. And they're putting them everywhere. I was there on Longboat Key in 2001. George W. Bush, I'm glad you're with us. In 2001, George W. Bush was in school in Punta Gorda. That was September 11th. I was in North Naples, going to Naples Park Elementary School. And George Bush was in a school in Punta Gorda. So there's definitely evidence that George W. Bush was in Florida in 2001. I would know because it's a day that everybody in this country remembers. I was in Naples Park. George W. Bush was reading to a group of students in Punta Gorda, 2 counties over. So it was kind of scary because we thought, well, you know, that's the president, and he's in a school in Florida, and we're in a school in Florida while this is going on. It was scary. But yes, we have George W. Bush in the house. I think he would. Yeah, he would. Jose Action Kid did a live stream in Naples last month. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I watch some of his stuff when I have a chance. What angers me about watching Action Kid is he doesn't reply. I don't know if he's got me blocked. Maybe he thinks I'm trying to troll him or something. But I've never had him reply to any of my videos. How are you doing, Jose? What's good? What up, Russell Adams? Welcome on board. We're in Sarasota. It was the Colony Resort Longboat Key. It's beautiful. I just go down when, let's see, 3 weeks ago. It's long gone now. 3 weeks ago, when my dad was down here, we were in a Mercedes-Benz that I bought, and I sold it right off. I got my money back. I got my refund on that car. But me and my dad drove in a convertible Mercedes-Benz from one end of Longboat Key to the other. It was a very nice evening. Longboat Key. I didn't see what it was. Wait, why you sold your Mercedes? Well, we had some contingencies on the contract, and the person that sold it to me just couldn't make it happen. There were contingencies on the contract, and the company that sold me the car couldn't come up with the contingency, so I got my money back. When I bought the car, I made him put a contingency on it. I know the homeless guy with the lights, yo. Let's go talk to him real quick. I've seen some interesting things across America, but a homeless person lit up like a Christmas tree. That's the most interesting thing I've seen in America. Let's go check it out. We got a homeless person lit up like a Christmas tree out here, man. That is Florida for you. But that's the hustle. This guy's got the best hustle in America right there. They're lit up like a Christmas tree. Hey, my man, you got the best hustle in America, my man. You got the best hustle in America.
Oh, really? The lady gave me these Christmas lights. I figured I'd put them to use.
Oh, you brilliant move, my man. Ain't this gorgeous out here? Gorgeous, beautiful place, man.
Oh, yeah. It is. Sit out.
Florida's Florida, you can't beat it.
It is. I've been here for 30 years.
Sarasota mostly? I'm from Naples. 20 years in Naples, but I got out eventually. I couldn't stand it anymore.
That's right. Yeah, I lived in Inglewood for a few years when I first come down here. The girl I was dating at the time had a brother that lived down there. Wasn't nothing there.
Inglewood's still kind of small.
I like it though. Man.
Naples is like this now. It's totally different.
I'm old country boy in Tennessee anyway.
Yeah, I like Tennessee.
Yeah, I like riding my horses to see my neighbor.
I was just up in Tennessee like 2-3 weeks ago.
Born in Memphis.
Memphis, nice. Home of Presley.
Bad town.
Memphis is wild, man.
We moved out in the country when I was
Memphis.
before I started second grade.
Memphis is. We were out in Memphis after they killed a famous guy that lived there, and nobody. The whole town was shut out. Now, nobody was even. You wouldn't even see cars parked outside of stores when it got dark.
Right.
Memphis went to crap.
It's a rough town. That's the west side.
Yeah, West Memphis too.
West side.
Yeah, Arkansas. Well, you have a great night, man.
Yes, sir. You have
Have a great night, man. I love the hustle with the lights, man. Beautiful night here in Sarasota. Have a great night, sir. All right, man. Jose, you moved a lot when you were born in Cuba, then Louisville, Kentucky. Yeah, I lived in a few places. I was born in Cuba. Then I moved to Kentucky. Then I moved to Naples. Then I moved to Alabama. Then I moved to Fort Myers. And now we're in Sarasota. Quite a few places. I've been lucky to live in places like Naples and Sarasota for some brief periods. And I've been unlucky to live in places like Cuba and Louisville. That homeless guy put on a suit would blend in. Oh, yeah, dude. It's just a good hustle. That's all. That's a good hustle. I've never seen anybody riding a horse in Tennessee, and I've been there quite a few times. Even Kentucky has a bigger stereotype of horses, and I've never seen anybody ride a horse anywhere in Kentucky. So, interesting story. That's all. Good hustle. I mean, if you Florida is the type of place where homeless people got. That's the type of stuff you can put on one of those online Florida man things. Florida, where we look at that jacked up truck, man. Florida, where we put Christmas lights on our homeless people. I'm from Sarasota. Homeless guy lit up like a Christmas tree. Red and black Porsche look like a bumblebee. Homeless guy lit up like a Christmas tree. Sarasota, homeless guy lit up like a Christmas tree. Porsche black and yellow like a bumblebee. Girl from Ohio got an STD. Yeah, I'll tell you, you will find the most interesting homeless people in Sarasota. On the way here, I saw one homeless dude that had like a whole caravan. He had like a whole caravan, like a homeless caravan. A whole caravan. He had like 5 shopping carts. It was like a homeless train. I'm moving to Sarasota probably this year. It's awesome here, as you can see. This is some good vibes, man. I like it. Never move out of New York. What state would I suggest for me to move? Bro, I think you like New York City. You might like Los Angeles or Florida. But if you're used to the New York City lifestyle, you're not going to find that type of environment everywhere. A handful of places. New York City, Sarasota, Miami. Even Tampa doesn't have those types of vibes. It's too dangerous. I'm moving to Sarasota this year too. Katie needs to get her real estate license. That's what Katie needs to do. Today, well, she got her passport, what she needs before she can get her real estate license. Katie needs to get her real estate license, man. We are... I would not mind living in Miami. Yeah, bro. You, the way you tell me you were used to New York City life, you gotta stick to big cities, bro. I can already tell you're not gonna find those types of vibes and environments everywhere. Like, it's just, like I said, a handful of places that will have those types of vibes. It's not everywhere. New York City, that's right. Beautiful night here. There is a little bit of a breeze now, and that's helping it feel almost perfect. Perfect weather. I'm down from the street from you. Is it cool if I come by and say hi? Yeah, come by, Origami. We're in a very public place. Thank you for asking me first. Thank you for asking. You're welcome to. Come on by and say hello. Thanks for asking. Is Sarasota better than Boca? I would not move to Boca. Whoa. The wind, okay. I'm so sorry. I have a post-traumatic stress disorder. I'm like the only person here that freaked out by that. That sign right there fell. Right there, that sign fell. That sign fell, and I totally freaked out. Like, just totally freaked out. Nobody here freaked out except for me. That should give you an idea of how paranoid I am with life. That high-rise is ugly, though. Well... it's part of Florida, man. We're in... It's part of Florida life, you know? It must be fun to live up there. What is Yulee, Florida like? It's very nice, quiet.
Hi.
What's up, man?
Saddles.
Appreciate it, man. Beautiful night, huh? All right, bro. All right, bro. Thanks, man. Awesome. Great people out here, man. I'm loving it. It must be fun to live up there, let's be honest. Whoever lives up there. Could you imagine the vibes of living up there? I mean, come on. You sit on your balcony and see this for every night. That's a vibe, bro. You gotta pay for that. So on one hand, yeah, it's a little unsightly, but what is wrong with Boca? No, it's nothing wrong with Boca. It's a nice place. Maybe I'll end up living there someday. Okay, Boca is very nice. There's nothing wrong with Boca. It's a pretty nice place. There's absolutely nothing wrong with Boca. It's one of the fanciest, nicest places. But it's not a place that I am attracted to. But it's nice. It's a great place. It would be absolutely ridiculous for me to say it's not. You know? Beautiful. You were near my town when you were in North Carolina, between Charlotte and Asheville. You gotta avoid the hoods. Yeah, I know. So I did a video in a town called Concord. I never uploaded it. Some of these towns I do videos and I don't upload them because I think they're not interesting enough. Or maybe you just never know what really is interesting and what isn't. Fort Lauderdale is nice as well. A little bit more dangerous, but the nightlife in Fort Lauderdale is incredible. Yeah, there's music playing over there, loudly. There's music playing for sure. My goals for 2023, not to go broke, to be honest. That's about it, just not going broke. Not going broke, man. This place is so expensive. Dude, look at this. Nice. Nice. The cars out here are insane. Not enjoying life, being happy, paying my taxes, of course. If the rent is paid and the taxes are paid, we're good to go. Right? Going to Tampa this year. Cool. Booyah! No. My goals for this year, Alex, bro, I'm gonna be honest. If I can pay the rent, keep the lights on, and not go through my savings, I'll be happy. I'm not even looking at doing anything. Now, we do want to go to a few spots. We're getting our passports. We just did our taxes today. We'll see how much we have to pay. Hopefully, we don't have to pay too much because that could definitely dampen things. Luckily, all the money I spent on cars is actually a write-off for me because I put miles on them while traveling. Oh, yeah, man. People watching is incredible. People watching is one of the best pastimes you could have. I just got to find a garbage can I can sit on for a while. I was sitting over there earlier. We'll walk across the street. People watching is a great pastime. Concord video might do well. Great town outside of Charlotte. Yes, I did a whole video in Concord. Now, I had a aggravating experience, and I don't think the town deserved for me to do that to it, so I didn't upload it. Hey, Russell, thank you so much, bro. Mr. Adams, thank you. So in Concord, I had a little bit of an aggravating experience because they have a Cuban restaurant that I wanted to go to. When I got there, they told me it's about reservation. Okay, here's the thing. I had called earlier, right? I had called earlier and asked them what time they were open till, and they didn't tell me that you needed a reservation. So, angry with reason, you know? With reason. Who wouldn't be angry? I was just like, you know, you should have told me on the phone. You should have told me on the phone that you needed reservations if you were gonna... You know what I mean? Jupiter's awesome. I like Jupiter a lot. Jupiter's another one of these really cool cities in Florida. So I was mad at that restaurant in Concord because they didn't tell me you needed a reservation. How do you not tell me I need a reservation, first of all? How? Did you buy the truck in Perry, Florida? It would be sweet to drive it there. I know, I can't spend money right now. I hate it. I have to have savings, bro. I have to. This is so expensive here. I can't, I'm not going to be, last year, I spent $100,000 going through cars. I'm not going to be able to do that every year. So, until I pay off my current car, buying another car is not going to happen. And then, like, if I buy it, you have to insure it. You have to put tires on it, change oil. It's another oil change. It's another license plate. Next thing I know, I'm going to have $10,000, $15,000 in this car. You know what I mean? I can't do it right now. The only good thing is that all of the cars I bought last year, I put a crap load of miles, and I can write it off. So that in itself is nice that I can write off these cars. Because I could definitely use a write-off. We didn't quite make $100,000, but we were... Actually, yes, we did make $100,000. Not like net... Gross? Yes, over $100,000. Because the sale of the lot... Yo, love you guys so much. Thank you, PP Wiener Rod 69. Interesting name there. Thank you, Wiener Rod, for your kind donation. So, like I was saying, if you we had to include the sale of the property. The property that I sold, the piece of land that I sold, I have to include it in my income, believe it or not. So that would bring me up to over $100,000 coming in last year. It's not all profit. I don't know how much I actually made. We'll find out later. I'll actually tell you guys how much I made. Okay. I want you to like me, but not that much. Anyways. Jose, I like the Ohio song. I'm trying to remember how it goes. Hey, yo, what up? Cloud. Something here smells so good. I don't know which one of these restaurants it is. But there is a smell of like just tomato sauce, maybe a little bit of seafood. Nice and breezy, finally starting to cool down. There's an incredible smell of food. Yeah, man, the sound systems are crazy out there, bro. We went to Manhattan, that's pretty cool. Manhattan. You guys have a great night. You guys are having too much fun. Too much fun. Too much fun. People are awesome out here, bro. That guy's having too much fun. He thinks he's in Vegas. Okay, the smell. What smells so good? What smells so good? Something. Hot dogs, bro. Hot dogs. I love how the people will actually throw jokes back at you. This is what I love about Florida people. Okay? I could not stand living in Alabama. This is what I love about Florida people. You can interact with a complete stranger. That's what's beautiful about Florida, is that you can interact with a complete stranger and it's legitly normal and friendly and fun. In Alabama, I would try to interact with people. They'd be like, yes, sir, how can I help you? Like, bro, pull the stick out of your butt and relax, man. When you go back to Vegas, oh, man, I loved Vegas. I wish I had got a chance to see Henderson. I should have seen Henderson while I was there. I loved Las Vegas. The vibes are so cool. Las Vegas vibes are awesome. Las Vegas was just... I mean, like, the lights... And it was, like, freezing cold when we were in Las Vegas. It was not by any means warm. It was, like, in the 30s or something. And even in the 30s, the vibes in Las Vegas were so cool. Look at this guy, bro. Look at this thing. Look at this convertible white beast coming through, y'all. Look at that. Look at that beast, bro. That is like a boat. That's like driving a boat down the road. There's that Corvette again. I really wish I had bought that squatted truck, but I can't do it right now. I know it's a Rolls Royce convertible, okay. I just can't do it right now. I mean, would I like to have a squatted truck to drive around during the weekends and stuff? Yeah. I can't do it. Like, if me and Kitty to live here, we're really gonna have to crunch. The problem is, like, Fort Myers wasn't that expensive. Alabama wasn't that expensive, so I got used to not really caring about money. But here we have to be more careful. We have to be very careful because you'll spend money here like crazy. Squatted trucks are the worst. Come on, I like squatted trucks. I like squatted trucks. They're a lot of fun. They get a lot of looks. It's the most outrageous thing you could drive without having to spend more than $10,000. But I can't do it. There will be a time in my life where I'll be able to do more things I want. The next little bit of our lives is crucial. Crucial. The YouTube's making money, that's important. But discipline is important. My credit score is really high. I've never in my life thought I would have somebody impressed at how good my credit score was. Here comes the boat again. Look at this boat of a Rolls Royce. I live there and it's very expensive. Yeah, Richard, you're absolutely right. Look at this beast of a machine. Isn't that the most obscene thing you've ever seen? That is the most obscene thing I have ever seen. Look at that thing. Absolutely obscene. That is just obscene. I like the homeless guy with the lights, dude. He's very likable. We'll make friends here in Sarasota. He passed the red light. Dude, you're in a Rolls Royce. You can do whatever you want. I like the homeless guy with the lights, man. You ever meet somebody you just like him? You don't believe him, but you like him. Awesome vibes, man. Seems like a pretty cool dude. That's a pretty cool bike right there. That's what I need to get, but with like the tricycle one. George W. Bush says he's cool. I agree, brother. That is the coolest homeless guy in America award. Give that guy the coolest homeless dude in America award. Please, somebody. Dude is likable, man. That Rolls Royce is at least $300,000. I'm going to say more than that. Because most likely, maybe $4.20, something like that. Depends on how you order them. I think that's like the ones where you have to order them. I will get an electric bicycle. My friend just wanted me to get one. I'll see how I do after. Okay. I'll see how I do after my taxes. If I do good after my taxes, I'll get an electric bicycle. The other thing is, how is my apartment complex going to feel about me driving a tricycle up and down the hallways? I'll have to ask them before I get it and make sure they're okay with it, because I live in an apartment complex with all types of rules. I want to show you guys what the police cars look like here in Sarasota. I think it's one of the nicest designs I've seen. So let's take a quick look at the police cars. So we're dealing with a GMC, Chevy Tahoe. There's Chevy Tahoes. You have a very cool design. Black wheels. Solid black steel wheels. 6 lugs. I'm just across the bridge in Seminole. All right, man. So you know what I'm talking about. It's expensive out here. What a beautiful night, y'all. It's just gorgeous out here. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So, does anybody think that the Sarasota police cars are cool? They make an Echo diesel with 35 miles to the... Do they really? I need to look into that. I would totally buy one. In 2 years. We got 2 years to go. I cannot renew my... I'm going to pay off the Toyota. I'm not going to trade it in. I'm going to pay it off. And then once it's paid off in 2 years, I can think about another car. If we run across some money, basically we're not changing cars until I can pay off the Camry. The Camry has to get paid off. Okay, their uniforms are also interesting. They're blue just like in Miami. But they are the Sarasota police cars. We'll hang out here in this alleyway. I don't want to have any Laverge going on here. Laverne. No Laverne Police Department going on here. I don't want to catch any Laverne going on around here. Where are you moving to in Lakewood Ranch? Where are you moving to? Lakewood Ranch? I'm already in Lakewood Ranch. Melbourne, Florida has the same police uniforms. Okay. And I think Miami, I've seen that uniform in Miami as well. I like the fact that they have Tahoes. That's a plus. Gas hogs, absolutely. But hey, there's that Rolls Royce again. Freaking boat of a car. That's the way to cruise through here. Not bad. If you want to see some cool cars, there's a McLaren dealership within walking distance from you. That sounds cool. I have to get more familiarized with this area. The police in New York City, I barely saw them. I did take I took a picture with a New York City police car for Katie. Yes, we are in downtown Sarasota, right? That's Main Street right there. So we're right in the heart of Sarasota right now. I wonder if I can find a place to sit down. My feet are starting to hurt. Let's walk this way. My stabilizer is acting a complete fool. Not sure why. Let's go for a walk this way. I don't want to get too far off the beaten path. We want to stay within a reasonable stretch of the more populated areas. Had lunch there the other day. I was out exploring. Yeah, it's a nice area. There are so many restaurants in this city. I mean, if you had money to spend, you could spend it here. It's a nice city, interesting buildings. I know, right? Beautiful. You been to a gas station lately? I haven't been paying attention. The smell of food, I don't know where it is coming from. I don't know what it is. But there is something in the air that is absolutely captivating. A steakhouse. Pobrecito restos fijos. No, I am tired. I don't know why. Dude, I don't know what it is. But there is something that I have got to find out where the smell is coming from. It's like the most incredible food smell ever. So, there's a prime steakhouse here. It costs over $100,000 just to move here. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. It takes, like I said, we're just gonna have to learn some discipline because, yeah. And the difference, like in Naples, Naples, it was expensive too, but there's so much congestion on 41 that you weren't realistically going to go anywhere. But here, you can actually go places. Dude, there is something. A Philly cheesesteak restaurant. Is that what it is? Something smells so good. You guys, never in my life have I smelled anything so captivating. Got that Escalade right there. That's pretty cool. Okay. So there's people walking randomly in all directions. Let's see. I don't want to get lost because I parked my car in a place and then I got to be able to find it later. I don't want to get lost. You could easily get lost here. I remember when cost of living in Sarasota was the same as Bradenton. Glad to see Sarasota striving more. No, yeah, Sarasota is on a different level. There's different levels. Bradenton's not... It's not great, but it's not horrendous either. But Sarasota is on a world-renowned level these days. Fancy, fancy, fancy. And what's cool is that, like, even though it's fancy and rich, you can still, like, kind of feel comfortable and vibe. It doesn't feel uncomfortable. Like, I've been to a few ritzy places that you just don't feel right. I've been to rich places that just don't quite feel comfortable. A few homeless people here and there, it's not too bad. It's worth the money to live here. I think so. There's like a fountain here. Look at that pineapple mural on that building. Got pineapple down there. Okay. I'm going to sit down here for a minute. I'm going to look like a homeless person, but I'm going to sit down here for a minute and rest my feet. This is a quieter corner, but people just still drive around. Is it good to retire here? Oh, yeah, man. This is a place to retire for sure. Florida's got great cities, man. Like, not one or two. Like, Florida has so many cities you can retire to. That's why I get mad at, like, YouTubers, like, just spread false information. It like, aggravates me to no end to hear YouTubers. Bradenton is where you lock your doors to drive through. It is a zombie apocalypse. Dude, Bradenton is a zombie apocalypse. You guys, has anybody ever watched the movie Cheech and Chong, where they had to go to the DMV in Los Angeles? Has anybody ever watched that movie or know what I'm talking about? Does anybody ever seen the Cheech and Chong movie where they had to go to the DMV? Where they had to go to the DMV in Los Angeles? I went to the Manatee County Courthouse, and that's exactly what it felt like. Yeah, but Bradenton has hoods, for real. A good refreshing 7-Eleven gas station. I feel you, man. Yeah, Bradenton has some hoods. Like, there's definitely hoods in Bradenton. Yeah, there's Lambo dealerships and all that, yeah. Did your sister get new tenants in her garage efficiency? I think she didn't. I'm not sure. I think she just wanted to get her house back at this point. I'm not sure exactly what she's doing. But I think they wanted to get their house back. They really liked the room that I had was like the biggest room, and they wanted it back. Nice Dreams are Up in Smoke. I think it was called Up in Smoke. Well, anyways, in that Cheech and Chong movie, there was a scene where the dude, where they went to the DMV. Alex, he didn't put a lien as we were moving that week. What are you guys talking about? Okay, so I live in Lakewood Ranch, and I will do some videos in Parrish. I'll do a nice video in Parrish eventually. It's not too far away. I want to do a video. Oh my, something. What smells so good? Something smells too good. I wish we had Ray's Pizza here. The old guy in Naples. Oh, yeah. No, I didn't put a lien on that guy's house. It wasn't really worth the hassle to do it, but I just wanted to scare him a little bit. Jose, you killed the Indiana video. Thanks, bro. Hey, thanks for putting me on to that one neighborhood, bro. I couldn't believe how hood that place was, bro. You really put me on. And I'm actually surprised at how... I'm going to do an Indianapolis video soon. I couldn't believe how nice the nice side of Indianapolis was, to be honest. Like, it was really nice, to be honest. Like, it wasn't like, I thought that was all right. Michael, I will try to do a downtown Fort Myers live stream. Keep in mind, it's 2 hours away from where I live now. You should went to Chicago and Gary. There was snow that I couldn't go up that far because of the snow. Did Indiana change your mind on how backwards it is? Okay, so like Indianapolis has great areas. You'll see, I'm gonna do edit a video on Indianapolis, and there's another hour of Indianapolis videos that I didn't upload because I got stuck in traffic and it wasn't really worth uploading it. It was like an hour video of me sitting on a red light, basically. So I gotta edit it. I'll make an Indiana video. I thought Fisher was nice, Carroll was nice. That Anderson, Indiana was miserable. When did you move up here, Jose? So I've only been up here like 4 to 5 months briefly. After Hurricane Ian, right after the hurricane, we moved because crap got real in Florida. Crap got too real, so we decided it was time to get up out of there. I just didn't want to be in Fort Myers after the hurricane. But the first month that I lived up here, I commuted every day back to Fort Myers to do the hurricane coverage. Like, I wasn't going to sit there for 3 to 4 months without access to stores, restaurants, traffic, congestion, destruction. I didn't want to be around that, you know, so I know that a good place to eat if you need any advice. Yeah, you got to hook me up, man. Let me, I got to hook you up with my email address, and if you're in the area, we can link up. I can't type, really? It won't let me type. Katie, if you're watching, can you type out my email address? It's real simple. It's southernlifeyt@gmail.com. So it's southernlifeyt@gmail.com. I would type it out for you, but southernlifeyt@gmail.com. Like Southern Life YouTube @gmail.com. Hit me up, and we'll link up. I'm still discovering Lakewood Ranch. I love it. I mean, I haven't seen a single crime since I moved to Lakewood Ranch. Exactly. So after Hurricane Ian, we moved out of Fort Myers. We found a place in Lakewood Ranch that's super safe, super luxurious. The rents in Fort Myers were getting ridiculous. Sarasota does have a very classy. Let's get back to where the people are hanging out. There's crime there, though. The local McDonald's, laugh out loud. Lakewood Ranch. Yo, Lakewood Ranch is incredible. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, my biggest complaint is just how much money. I go golf cart in Lakewood Ranch. American Pride golf cart's cool. What do you think about my hometown, Pensacola? I'm not gonna be specific on what part of Lakewood Ranch I'm in. That's a little bit too much information. I mean, Lakewood Ranch isn't that big to begin with, so I don't want to get too specific. But we're in the Lakewood Ranch area. We're in the area of Lakewood Ranch. Let's just be clear. We're in the area of Lakewood Ranch. Nah, don't. Of course not. Of course not. But what I do like, I went bass fishing, okay? And let me tell you, I caught 3 bass in like 20 minutes. Then I went fishing again. I failed. And then I went fishing another time, and I caught the same 3 bass probably. What up, Becca? They'll swat you. You don't put your info here. You know what I need to do? I've never been swatted before. I've had horrendous things happen to me. I think I need to send a letter to the... I'm going to send a letter. Well, they can't swat me because... Well, they might be able to. I'm going to send a letter to the... I'm going to walk into the Bradenton Police Department and just shake hands with everybody and let them know that I'm here and this is what I do, and please don't swat me. You know what I mean? You can search my house without a warrant anytime you want to. I don't have anything to hide. You know what I mean? I will do that. Thanks for letting me. I will eventually. I'm going to walk into their office and say, hey, please don't swat me. I've never been swatted, but I've had horrendous things happen to me as a YouTuber, so I wouldn't be surprised if one day they went that far. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to literally walk into the Bradenton Police Department, shake hands with them, and say, hey, we're a YouTuber, please don't swat me. Nothing would surprise me at this point. Is Katie there with you? No, she's at home. She's got stuff she has to do. Go park outside of Circle K and wait for a few hours for a crime to happen. Yeah, Circle K's always have crime. Who buys books anymore? Circle K. Oh, wealth advisory. I could use some advising on what to do with my wealth. Look at this. I can be advised on what to do with my wealth. I could definitely have somebody advise me. You know you have too much money when you need a wealth advisory. Like, you just need somebody to tell you, what the crap do I do with all this money? I agree with your comment, Jose. Would be an amazing teacher. I'm a teacher. Did you visit Alachua, Florida? It has quaint downtown, nearly High Springs. I have some horrible hotel experiences in Alachua. They will tell you to buy that truck in Perry. Dude, you are hilarious. George W. Bush, you crack me up. You crack me up. They would tell me to buy the squatted truck in Perry. That thing will last for 400,000 miles. Okay, now I'm officially lost. Just invest. Yeah. All this talk about money and I'm broke. What do I hear? A nice motorcycle. Motorcycles. Okay. Yeah. Alright. If you have a lot of money, just buy a house in college town and rent it out to college students. I don't care. I'm not as excited about it. Only people with a crap load of money get excited about investing. People with a lot of money get excited about investing. People who are broke get excited about Pizza Hut. Pretty dead out tonight. Is it usually busier than that? Oh no, Becca. I'm actually not in the spot. I'm on the back streets. Let me get you onto the main streets. Watch this. There's good action tonight. I'm just not where it's at right now. I'm actually walking around the outskirts of downtown. But let me walk to a more busy area. We're trying to get to a more busy area. This is not it. But what I want to show you guys, that even like in the little, you know, like let's say, I don't know, maybe Fort Lauderdale or Miami. Once you get like a little bit further away from the main areas, it gets a little sketchy. But Sarasota just doesn't have that. It's not as sketchy. Like there's a lot of cities like Fort Lauderdale where there's a lot of action. And Fort Lauderdale downtown's incredible at night. But, you know, get a few streets off in the wrong direction, it changes quickly. I want to show you there's like elderly people walking around in downtown Sarasota on like dark alleyways, basically. That buy blue chip stock and collect events. I don't care about stock investing. Here's another bicycle store. Oh, and a shoe store too. Look at the shoes in there. They got Brooks. I like Brooks. They last forever. I think I'm wearing Brooks. Yes, I am. I'm wearing Brooks right now. Look at these things. Nice. It's a bicycle store. Oh, crap. And they got the little... Is that a tricycle with a trailer? I got to get one of those things. It's like a tricycle trailer. I want to go to those tricycles where you can, like, go fishing and buy real estate. I sold all my real estate, and I don't want to ever own real estate for a while. I'm not ready. I moved too much. Okay, so there are more active parts of downtown which are coming up ahead. The action's over here. Yes. So these bicycle stores are so cool. I have got to come and look at the bicycles. I want to get one of these tricycles. Electric fishing tricycles. No Amish people tonight with you. There's usually like a bunch of Amish people here. Does anybody find it odd that we haven't ran into any Amish people tonight? If there's a huge Amish community here in Sarasota. Oh, there's my car right there. Check out my ride. There's my car right there. Hello. Thank you, sir. So there's my car looking good. Yes, there's a lot of homelessness north of Fruitville Road. Let's see here. There's a smell of ganja wanja out here. Strong smell of ganja. I believe it's a Florida smell like weed in front of cops. Has anybody found it odd that there's no Amish people hanging out tonight? No Amish people tonight. Usually there's like huge crowds of Amish people in Sarasota everywhere. Downtown Bradenton has potential. Not nearly as nice. No, it'll never be as nice as Sarasota. I think Sarasota is a lot. Bradenton, it's just the way it's laid out. The real problem with like Bradenton would have to get rid of some of the one-ways. For Bradenton to even be a nice downtown, it would have to get rid of their one-ways. The one-ways downtown don't make any sense. And then there's like a traffic gridlock. Like you're not gonna ever have a decent downtown if you have that much of a traffic gridlock. Welcome, Nash B. We're in downtown Sarasota. Just going for a walk. I gotta come back in the daytime when some of these stores are open. Sure seems very neat. Bar here. Not bad at all. Any favorite restaurants so far? There's quite a few actually. So there's a Cuban restaurant in Sarasota called Rincon Cubano. Dude, I have got to come here in daytime. Seems like they got some pretty interesting shopping. Great shopping out here. Gotta come back in the daytime. Like lots of incredible shopping options here. Anyways. Yeah, I actually like nothing that like Rincon Cubano's pretty good. There's a Colombian place, I think it's called Mi Sitio. It's a Colombian restaurant. They're pretty good. Like that, I found a lot of restaurants. We went to one called, I don't even remember the name. I found a few. Yeah, there's more restaurants here than you could imagine. There's definitely a variety of restaurants. George W. Bush says, you should try Reina's Taqueria on Benava Road. It's Mexican cuisine. Maybe I'll try them soon. Selva Restaurant, downtown Sarasota. Okay. Selva is Portuguese for jungle. So is it like a Brazilian restaurant or is it Portuguese? In other words, Selva, is that Portuguese for jungle? George W. Bush is in the house. Yeah, we keep peeps like that around here. I would not even in the least bit be surprised if it's the real George W. Bush. Our channel's unique. Nobody even questioned him on whether he was the real George W. Bush. Golf cart with lights underneath it. Leave it up to Florida for that one. Okay, there's a hot dog stand here. That hot dog down there. So we get some hot dogs. I am pure George. Are you the real George W. Bush? I wouldn't be surprised. Nobody questioned him. I love how nobody questioned his authenticity. Okay, so we have hot dogs, drinks, hot dog, ketchup. I can't do hot dogs, so it's just not good for my stomach. I can't do hot dogs. Looks good, but I can't do it. Smells good, but I can't do it. Let's keep it moving through here. It smells good. Everything smells good. Look at that dog right there. I wonder if I could... Hey, yo, what's up? All right. Okay, this place is getting packed right here. I like the crowd. I'm not sure. The place is getting packed. Yo, the ghost. Yo, the ice, dude. That's blinding. Let's see where we can hang out now. Okay, so this place is absolutely packed right now. So yeah, see there are... That dude can't dance. Let's go hang out on the other side. Let's see when the light changes color. We'll go over there. Get a view from the other side. It's not an Infiniti convertible. Very classy. All right. Just gonna walk this way here. Seems pretty chill and quiet and nice. I challenge you. Oh, we have a challenge here. Peruvian. Just chilling with my brother Jeb on Siesta Key. Yo, y'all don't be hating on don't be hating on George W. Bush. I love how nobody questioned it at first. We just all like assumed it was him and didn't really. We just all assumed it's the real deal. I don't want no Laverne going on around here. I thought you liked. I like going to the hood. Living near the hood is not. No. Be nice to everyone else. Like, Jose, you're out of control. Got that walk signal. Isn't the rapper Plies from Fort Myers? Yes, he's from Fort Myers. Yes, absolutely. He's from a neighborhood that I frequented very often when I lived in Naples. Yeah, he is from Fort Myers. And he is the local legend, Plies. It feels amazing. It's nice and windy and breezy and cool. It is a beautiful night to be outside. It feels perfect out here. You could literally fall asleep outside. It just feels that good. It really feels great out here. Here we go. Time to walk. You gotta love Southwest Florida. That's right. Nothing like Southwest Florida, man. The vibes in this place are just incredible. Incredible people out here. It really is. And no wonder I didn't like Alabama. If you're from a place like this, dude, when you're from Southwest Florida, it's hard to like anywhere else. It really is. When you're from a place like this, it's hard to find anything else that even comes close. What up, Leia? Welcome on board. Nothing like it. It is so true. You know what I'm talking about. Yes. I never saw Plies, never met him. I've talked to a few of his family members, the Washington family. There's a bunch of them. Why did I move to Alabama in the first place? I was just, bro, like, desperate situations call for definite effort. Like, in life, you gotta, like, do something, bro. You can't not, you know what I mean? Like, I would rather say I tried and failed than that I didn't try, you know what I mean? Tejano, bienvenido. This is, incredible place, bro. This is Southwest Florida. Also, what do you think of the people in Alabama road trips trying to bring you down? I don't really care. They live in Alabama, enough punishment done. Like, I've had like 4 people in Alabama recently make videos about me, like reaction videos. I don't care. When somebody that has more subscribers than me, you heard me? When somebody that has more subscribers than me makes a video about me, I'll reply. If you got 1,000 or 2,000 subscribers, you can't talk about me. You're never gonna get a reply video from me. Yeah, you can't be afraid to make a mistake. What you have to be afraid of is not trying. You can't be afraid of making a mistake. You have to be afraid of not trying. You know? You can make a mistake, but what you can't do is not try. The ultimate failure is not trying. Having kids, honestly, I don't think it would be good for us because our lives are so demanding as is. Katie says that will not be released on YouTube. Look at her. You tell him, Jose. No, but it's complicated right now. The world is too crazy to have kids. You know? The world's just too crazy to have kids. Guys, I gotta get Katie something to eat. Oh, we said PDQ, right? I thought it was a good question. It's okay. No, Alex, you're good. There's nothing wrong with asking. There's nothing wrong with asking. Absolutely nothing wrong with asking. I think that dude's literally selling buildings. He's pointing at the guy, like, talking about the buildings and how they sold. Big money. Look at that Lexus, y'all. Nice color. Oh, yeah. Nice. Some Hayabusas or something. Didn't Katie eat like an hour ago? No. I was supposed to bring her dinner, but I haven't even got out of here. I had a taco earlier and a slice of pizza, so I'm good with like anything. Very small. Yes, everybody that I talked to told me there's a lot of work in Indiana, but I'm a YouTuber. I'm already busy. And, bro, when you're used to this, it's hard when you're used to this to do something else, bro. When you're used to this lifestyle here in Florida, it's hard to switch it up with something that's not as fun. Indianapolis is a great overall metropolitan area, but when you get used to this right here, you get used to this, the vibes of Florida, it is hard to fall in love with something else. I don't know if you know what I'm saying, but Popeyes. Oh yeah, Burger King would work. Oh yeah, Burger King's good with me. Yeah, and if I do leave Florida, it's gonna be to like California or New York City or something. I'm not gonna move to a mediocre place. If I leave Florida, I'm leaving Florida to an incredible place. If it's not incredible, it's not on my list. You know. Yeah, there's nothing like Florida. It's mid-February. You're out here chilling. Absolutely right. Why never go to Michigan? The videos in Michigan did not get views. Nobody cares. There's just not enough of a Michigan audience to make a living off it. You couldn't make a living off it. There's not enough of an audience. There's not enough of a Michigan audience. It's too small. I like Michigan. Oh yeah, there's no doubt. Move to Maine, nah. I hear Maine's really backwards. From what I've heard, like they don't like outsiders. I don't know if that's true or not. Bunch of bikers over here. Just take that walk signal and go for it. Well, thank you. Okay, we're up to 91 people. Whoa, look at this thing. What's going on here? Hello. There's a lot going on here. I love the orange on that. That orange shirt is the shirt of the day. Little side. Oh, and it's on a Euro too with a little sidecar. Yeah. You don't see too many in the United States. You guys have fun. You're going to have a more exciting night than me tonight, that's for sure. That thing is, I'll tell you what, Florida people are something else, man. Florida people are something else, bro. Incredible people out here. You're just, everybody's in a vibe out here. Everybody out here has an incredible vibe. I need to buy like a pimp hat or something. I'm just too casual. I got to step it up with a pimp hat or a fedora hat or something. I gotta get a pimp hat or something. I'm not up to standards on the vibes. I gotta get me a fedora pimp hat, some white Tommy Bahama pants, alligator skin boots. I'm just not doing it right. Katie is waiting for dinner, man. I guess I'll just pick up something on the drive-thru on the way home. Simply Sarasota rules, absolutely, man. The vibes out here are incredible. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty straight. Car driving down the road with no lights on. The last time that I went on a plane was between Chicago and Miami. I was in Madison, Wisconsin. Let me see if I remember right. I can't remember. If I remember, the last time I got on a plane was between Chicago to Miami. I was in Madison, Wisconsin, and because of weather, my flight got delayed. I was supposed to fly from Chicago to Dallas. I don't know when it was, man. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've been on a plane. Might have been around that time period. Well, anyways, finally a Corvette pulls through. Alex, I couldn't tell you. I just know that like my ticket wasn't fancy, but they replaced it with like a Delta ticket because something happened that wasn't my fault. And they said, look, we can get you on a flight from Chicago to Miami. When I get on this airplane, I had a whole entire row to myself. So I flew on a Delta, the one with the leather seats, like the one that's just like insanely luxurious. Some type of weather system had like messed up everything. So we ended up, hello. You guys have a great night. Have fun. So like we ended up getting like this like Delta airline flight. It was supposed to be like 2 or 3 connecting flights or some crap, and it ended up like where they flew me to Chicago. By the way, the airplane that flew from Madison, Wisconsin to Chicago was like 45 pounds, and the winds were 50 miles an hour. Okay? If you've never crapped yourself in your lifetime, try landing in Chicago on a tiny little airplane. It was like a toy. It wasn't even like an airplane. Tiny little airplane, landing in Chicago on like 50 mile per hour winds. So everybody in the plane crapped themselves pretty much, except for me, because I was so nervous I crapped myself before I got on the plane. Then we went on to... So from there, they're like, okay, we'll hook you up with this Delta airline flight straight to Miami. Now, I was supposed to fly into Sarasota or Fort Myers, but they had a flight to Miami and I just took that. So I flew on this like extremely luxurious, like over the top Delta, like leather seats. I had a whole entire row to myself. Like the whole row of myself. Incredible. Then we had to drive from Miami to Naples. Exactly. Miami to Naples. That guy looked angry. I don't know. Every once in a while you just see somebody that's not having a good day. Jose, do you think people in Sarasota are nicer than people in Naples? They're more fun. This is a more vibe place. Naples people are just have a stick up. They're just too stiff, man. They're too stiff. They're not fun enough. These people seem very fun. They're happy. Everybody's just happier people. A little bit younger too. Not that Naples is that old, but Naples like are people that have money but they don't have vibe. Naples feels more refined. This feels more fun. You flew Delta from New York City to Chicago? Yeah, I flew Delta from Chicago to Miami. Very big, comfortable airplane. Lots of fun. George W. Bush says, Naples people are too snobby with their money. Absolutely. I would agree. Oh, Hilton Head was nice. Yeah, I liked Hilton Head. One of the few places in South Carolina that I actually like. Yeah, Hilton Head was very nice. I like the vibes. Much better than the rest of South Carolina. Well, the thing about personal videos is just I'm looking for an algorithm. So I gotta look for videos that will be more relevant in the future than they are today. So with that in mind, it's difficult for me to upload stuff like that. It's just a waste of time, really. I have got to find a place to sit down. My legs are hurting. I was sitting down right there earlier, but the lady took that seat. I'm just tired. More than usual. Myrtle Beach, I was not too impressed. I like Panama City Beach better. Myrtle Beach was okay. It felt a little aggressive, like violent and aggressive. I didn't like the vibes. Like, who goes to a beach town to be aggressive? You know what I mean? And violent. I know I don't. Can you imagine going to a beach town to be aggressive and violent? I do drink Victor, but it's like we both have our little issues, you know? And mental health and alcohol are a very bad combination. I'll drink every once in a while. I've seen alcohol turn people into pigs, so I don't want to become or even risk, you know what I mean? I don't want to risk, you know, it's moderation. It's not that I don't abstain, I'm moderate. You know, and if I do it at home, you know, but like heavy, no. It's a reasonable thing. It's not, you know, it's not a crazy thing. It's a reasonable thing. I still haven't figured out where the incredibly good smell is coming from. I might want to order something from that Peruvian place to go, but I have a feeling it's going to be awfully expensive. I suspect that Peruvian place is going to be extraordinarily expensive. It might just be better to grab Burger King on the way home. I might just do Burger King or something because I suspect that might have to mute. Might have to mute for the sound for copyright. I suspect, yeah, it might be too PDQ. Yeah, PDQ. Katie says PDQ. Yeah, Hilton Head's okay. It's not incredible, but it's decent. I would describe Hilton Head as decent. Nothing over the top. Fair. Fair and decent. Would love to live in downtown Sarasota. Good vibes. There's actually an apartment complex here in downtown Sarasota that's only a little bit more expensive than where we live now, but the reviews were not stellar. Like, the reviews were definitely not gonna convince me to move there anytime soon. So, downtown Sarasota, yes, there were some very I mean, like, I think it was about, I can't remember the price. You can rent an apartment, like, you can rent one of these things up here. I think for, like, under $3,000 a month, you can rent one of these things. But the problem isn't that. The real problem is, that's a little dangerous. That is definitely dangerous. Graffiti there.
Hey, dog!
What happened, man?
Hold on.
Yo, what's up with all the ice, man?
What's up?
What's up with all the ice, man?
Welcome to Sarasota, Florida. That's how we do shit. Yes,
You know what it is, not for one, man. All right, bro. Appreciate you, man. All right, bro. Have fun tonight, bro. All right, man. Lots of ice. Yeah. All right, bro. All right, man. The city's fun, man. Iced out. Might be time to roll up out here in a minute. Probably later at night. It might get crazy later on at night. Chill to the bone, you hear me? Future Florida man's news story in the making. Yeah, you said it, not me, bro. He rocking the ice, the ice, the ice. The ice, the ice, the ice. White guys be wearing ice in Florida. Dude, did you see the dude with the dread that walked into that bar? I bet you his stuff was real too. The one dude that walked in there earlier. Did you guys catch him? When I walked past that bar working this way, you guys catch the ice on the dude that walked in there, the black dude with the dreads? It looked real too. I bet you he had $30,000, $40,000 in jewelry easily. That did not look cheap. The dude that walked in there, that's in there right now, that crap did not look cheap at all. Jose, I gotta go, bro. All right, man, have fun. The homeless guy with the lights beats him up. No, that dude's cold, bro. The homeless lights, the homeless tree lit up homeless dude, man. Ain't nothing like Florida, bro. I did visit Savannah, Georgia. It was a very decent, nice city. All right, bro. No, you gotta do what you gotta do, my man. I feel you. I gotta sit down. Let me see if I can sit down over here. My legs are killing me, y'all. Oh, I gotta wait. Look at the color on that truck. Oh, 3, 2, 1. I got 1 second to get across there. I got 1 second. I want to sit down over here because my legs are killing me. Like, quite literally, my legs are killing me. Not sure why I'm so tired. I know why, because I've been sick and kind of... It hasn't been a fun ride. I've been kind of... I want to show right here for a second. I hope they don't say enough. I'm just going to sit right here. Let's see. Let's, like, sit here and... All right, let's see if we should show from here because I'm tired, y'all. What kind of squatted truck world do you have? What kind of squatted truck would you have? If I was going to get a squatted truck right now, it would be... Squatted truck. I would get... Okay, so I'm getting my squatted truck. It would be... It would be... Okay, it would be a 2006 Cat-Eye Silverado. A Cat-Eye Silverado. The one in Perry. That one was dope, man. That one was dope. It would have snowflakes, I guarantee you that. I'm really a GMC guy. It would be a Cat-Eye Silverado. Or a Tahoe converted to a Cat-Eye. You ever seen the conversion? Oh no, it would be a 2016 Yukon. A 2016 Yukon or an Escalade. Oh my God, I got it. Okay, I got it. A red Escalade on 24x12s. Red Escalade. There you go. All right, Toyota Tacoma. I was looking at the Tacomas today. You got to get them with the leather seats. Ah! You got to get them with the leather seats. You got to get them with the leather seats. If you're going to get the Toyota Tacoma, get the leather seats. The cloth seats are so uncomfortable. Wonder what happened to you when they stopped sending notifications. Well, I moved to Sarasota area from Fort Myers after the hurricane, so we stopped live streaming. Make sure you turn on your notifications again. Best place to invest right now? Yourself. Your happiness. The best place to invest is you. Your health. Your time. Your happiness. I like the Ford Broncos, the new one. They look good. I haven't seen one squatted yet. I'm tempted to do it. Wasn't on my feet, but was still stuck. I gotcha. Yo, the new Ford Bronco. Yeah, I'll be a realtor someday. Katie's gonna get hers first. The Mets, not a fan. The Yankees, I used to be when I was younger. Baseball teams, I really stopped watching baseball. I was huge on baseball when I was younger, but I stopped watching it. Last time yeah, we had fun in California. California was awesome. Nice. Yeah, I like the Broncos. I hear they have a lot of problems, though. I hear there's a lot of problems with the Bronco. There's a lot of problems with the Bronco. I played for the best. Cool, man. No, when I was little, I was huge on baseball. But then I had a horrific accident. And after the accident, I was always afraid to go near baseball again. So it was never the same after the accident. I was just scared. I used to like the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees were my favorite teams. Yeah, weather is perfect. It is perfect weather. Yeah, the weather's perfect, man. I think Ian was harp. No, I got hit in the face with a baseball. It was just the most traumatic experience ever. Yes, I do like football teams. Not major football. I like college football. I like the Louisville Cardinals. UK Louisville. And I'll watch Alabama and Auburn if they're on. I'll watch it. I'm gonna like it. I'm pretty sure this video will get some type of copyright strike eventually. There's a lot of music playing everywhere. It gets a little more rowdy later on in the night here. The mood changes as the night progresses. And I think eventually it might be time to go home. Yeah, college football is big in Florida. I just don't care for college football from Florida. Yeah, I'm not big on. I watch basketball too. I watch basketball. College. That's about it. I don't know how we haven't got a call. I'm sure we'll have like 50 copyright strikes when I get home on this video. Oh, it's changed a lot. Yeah, it's not 2002 anymore. It's a new world we're in. New world, new vibes, new times we're living in. It's different now. Dominican in the house. Love baseball. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. I mean, some of the best baseball players, Dominican, Cuban and Dominican. Baseball's big in the islands. No, I think Nashville's all right, man. Because Nashville, the thing about Nashville is that it's always lit. No matter when you go, it's always wild and lit. I like Nashville. It's always lit in Nashville. It's never down. Like Nashville is always lit. Like literally. When is Nashville never lit? Nashville's always lit. Like always. The shiniest Nashville. I'm not sure. All right, let's go for a little bit of a walk. Let us now walk a little bit. Let's walk a little bit. And I think if the night gets it's starting to get a little crazier. If the night gets any crazier, I'm gonna wrap it up. I don't like being out too late.
Yeah, it's messed up right now.
I don't like it when it starts getting, I can kind of tell the vibe's changing a little bit. You stay out late, it always changes. Turns from friendly to crazy. Quite quickly. Nice bends. Later on at night, the vibe goes from fun and friendly to kind of crazy as it gets later. That's anywhere. Eventually, if the vibe gets too crazy, we'll wrap it up. Call it a day. Oh, nice there. Jordan's Pass. You prefer pickup trucks or Harley Davidson? Pickup trucks all day, man. Yeah, in Florida, they always keep the Christmas lights on throughout almost the whole year. They'll go down at some point in the summer. Like when we start getting more rain in the summer, they'll go down. But Florida keeps Christmas lights on for a while. I hear some Louisiana music coming from over there. A little accordion, maybe. Is the bar packed? They got people in there. It's not packed, but there's life. There's people in there. All right. Got the hot dog stand right here. Not a bad vibe, man. Another bookstore. What is up with the bookstores? Who buys books anymore? Ooh, hot dog. I don't know. I can't do a street hot dog though. I went to Miami in August, but never thought about watching it all the time. I appreciate you, bro. I really appreciate the support, man. Glad you're here with us. All right. What's funny? That bar is packed. Somewhat. It's like 50-50. It's not crazy. There's that Corvette again. All right. Underneath the palm trees. And I also, what I'll do is I'll probably connect the GoPro. Yeah, I'll probably connect the GoPro and I'll upload a night drive to Sarasota so you guys can see what the drive in and out of here looks like. Old Ford Bronco. Yeah, there's an awfully weird number of Ford Broncos in the city. I've never seen a city with so many Ford Broncos. Too many Ford Broncos. No respect for white women. Well, it's Ford Bronco. Biking through the hood. I mean, a bike. I always looked at Sarasota as like a little Miami. The sweater just says Sarasota. Soda. That's interesting. I like the red Dodge. Probably $100. Nothing's cheap anymore. Nothing is ever cheap. Alright guys, so I think I'm going to wrap up the live stream. Thank you guys so much for checking in. Say your goodbyes, your good nights. And we're going to wrap it up. I didn't think I was going to be live for this long today, but we made it happen somehow. Somehow, some way, we made it happen. And I appreciate every last one of you guys who has spent some time with us today, even though our stabilizer is in slowpoke mode. I hope you guys all have a beautiful night. Thank every last one of you for spending time with us. Georgie's out. Everybody, have a good night. Stay safe, stay out of trouble. Avoid conflicts with people. Find happy people to be around. Stay away from angry people. Have a beautiful night. We are done.